what did you attribute the move down below 80 to? Just that it's Bitcoin? What do you want?
Yes. I would say what's interesting is Bitcoin's not had negative headlines in February, but it was down. But I know our technician, Mark Newton, had talked about this being a cyclical downturn in Bitcoin through the end of March. So he was talking mid-January, getting down to 62. The weekend...
105 to 62. That's just Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's a typical...
Do the math, though. It's like, yeah, in a month, 105 to 62.
Yeah, that's a test of the resolve of bulls, right?
People that buy at 105.
Yeah, but as you know, Bitcoin makes all of its gains in 10 days. So if people sort of try to time this, they're going to miss out on a chance for Bitcoin to go back to its highs.
And by the end, at some point in this year, you think it gets... Because last year you thought it might get to 150 or even higher, right?
Yeah. I think it's going to do better than 150 this year.
You do?
Yeah.
U.S. dollar?
Yes. Because it's becoming more widely held.
Yeah.
If Citadel starts trading it, it starts to have more broad acceptance.
So you have from Tom Lee, and we got an announcement today. President Trump to make an investment announcement. What's this going to be? Is this going to make the markets shock more up to the upside? Stock Money Lizard is weighing in, and he's saying, look, we filled the gap below, we filled the gap above, and we could get a pullback in between here somewhere to where we can see, a base out, sort of a cool off before we have a continuation. Is that what's going to happen to the upside, or will Trump shock markets to the downside? And right here, here's the game plan. His personal opinion regarding the short midterm scenario: Monday depression like always in the past weeks. Asia session red, US market open green for 30 minutes, then a dump. And Monday will close red. After today, a slow pump back up to 100K.
Hey guys, sorry for the quick interruption, but if you're interested in trading MicroStrategy options, any other stock out there, Bitcoin, Solana, or any other crypto out there, you can now do that on MooMoo. And if you sign up with our affiliate link, which we pin in the comment section, also in the description below, when you sign up and deposit any amount, you're going to receive up to 20 free stocks, and each one of these stocks could be valued at up to $2,000. So make sure to sign up with MooMoo. Go get that free money. Now let's go ahead and get back to the video.
So looking at the Bitcoin price at the current time of this recording, what do we see? What do we anticipate? We see right now we're right above 90K at 90.3K. In the last video 2 days ago, Sean from the Bitcoin Bros told you we could get this V-shaped recovery, and we got it. And the level to pay attention to is this level right here, 92. Now, we are getting this sell-off right now, but you got to look at this candle as one big green candle from 77 all the way up to 95. So you got to look at this as one entire candle. And right now we had that 33% retracement. So this is definitely just a healthy retracement. And can we get back above this 92 range? Could Trump send it back up here with his announcement? And could we get some type of price action that looks like this? Comes up, maybe comes back down to retest 92. And what's that going to look like? That's going to look like an inverse head and shoulders pattern. You see the neckline. The target's going to have us continue to the upside and go towards the previous highs. March back up towards $100,000. That's if it plays out in this capacity. We got to wait and see what the market gives us. This is on the 8-hour. If you look on the higher time frame, look on the daily, what do we see? What do we anticipate? Per the RSI, as you see right here, if you just connect the previous peaks, per the RSI, you see the daily, we've hit our head. This was a fake out, came back, bottomed out, and now we are putting in a new potential uptrend. Could we be seeing bullishness over the next 2 months? And Kaleo called this as well. He's calling for this inverse head and shoulders pattern, the neckline, continuation up to $100,000. Could the next few months get very bullish? Bob Lucas is confirming this sentiment once again, and he's saying we are now on day 3 of a new 60-day cycle. It's been confirmed. So right here, the last 60-day cycle, look what happened. This was around September to November timeframe. We went from around 52,000 up to that 108,000 $100,000 peak. So over the next 2 months, if we get that next run up by the end of May, that could take us up to that $150,000 threshold. Are you prepared? And don't be caught on the sideline. And right here, charting guy, we're just in this broadening wedge pattern for Bitcoin. We came back and retested these lows. A lot of people were calling for lower lows down here. Bitcoin bros bought this dip, got into some plays, and gonna ride this wave to the upside over the next 60 days. So that's Bitcoin. Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy, did not sell any shares of Class A common stock under its at-the-market equity offering program and did not purchase any Bitcoin. Right now, they're still hodling right below 500,000 Bitcoins. So this is an interesting fact because the only time Michael Saylor didn't do anything was when he had earnings because they're not able to. But right now, he's sort of just chilling out, seeing what's happening. Is strategy strategizing for something different this week? You be the judge. They're holding almost 500,000 Bitcoin. When will they break that $500,000 Bitcoin threshold? Strategy right now has had a pump up over the past week. You see we bottomed out around 224 and came back up. With this pullback in the Bitcoin price action, you see that this is pulling back with it as well. We peaked all the way up to almost $300, and current time of this recording, we're coming in around 264, 265. Looking at the MicroStrategy price chart, what do we see? What do we anticipate? This is on the 8-hour. We see that there is a bullish divergence that is looking like it's playing out, but we do need some continuation. We need to get back above all these moving averages, and we just need to see some type of sustained rally for this price action. Now, if you look at this and you connect the previous candles, like from this wick down, this was a fake out, bump and run, came back down and retested this down to the apex. Are we going to see a rally up to the upside? We're not quite out the woods yet for MicroStrategy. Looking at the candle right here, we did see this gap right here from close to open over session to session. So could we come back down and fill this gap down to about 256 before potentially putting in a higher low and then getting back above that $300 range? That's the level to pay attention to, because if you look and draw a horizontal from back here where this support was, you see this level is the level that we need to hold and sustain. Right now, this was a gap. We came back, retested, came back down. When we fell through it, retested. Could we get a more drawdown before we get to the upside? That's what we need to be patient and wait on. Right now, this is the level to pay attention to for MicroStrategy. We wicked above it, but this is on the 8-hour. Let's look on the 4-hour. Let's look on the lower time frame and see if it looks any different. It looks like the 4-hour right now is coming back down to fill the gap, and we've seen the divergence. We called this out and we had this run up. Could this just be a back test of the 20 moving average? This 20 moving average moves pretty quickly, so could this start to curl back up over the next week? Get ready to cross over the 50 and 200 so we can see some more continuation to the upside. That could be some bullish indication. Once again, we hit our head on this orange line around the 290, 292 range. We want to get back above this, flip resistance to support, and have a continuation to the upside, so there'll be more smooth sailing. So that's what we see with MicroStrategy and also Bitcoin. Current time it's recording, Bitcoin is at 90. How low will this pullback happen? What will the announcement be that President Trump is going to make? If you didn't buy this dip, this could be the buying opportunity of a lifetime. We're still in this channel. Coming up, this was the bottom of the channel. Could we come up and break out of this channel, flip the channel from resistance to support to have continuation to put in new highs over the next 2 months? It's looking like that could be a high possibility. But if you're on the sideline, you're going to miss the potential moves. And Tom Lee's analyst is sitting here calling for a $62,000 Bitcoin. Will we see that happen? 62,000 would make this come all the way down to here. This would probably be more like bear market territory, and the cycle would be over. This is more like a bear market here. If they come down to 62, that means this was the peak, and we're going to be in a prolonged bear market. So keep that in mind. And with that, I'm Sean with the Bitcoin Bros. You guys like this content, go ahead and smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and show us some love, and we appreciate each and every one of you. With that, I'm out.